Heavily Sword is a 2007 action-adventure hack-and-slash game developed by Ninja Theory and published by Sony for the PlayStation 3. When the game released, it got positive feedback and it sold over 1 million copies. Heavenly Sword was praised for its combat and its graphics. The only thing people didn't like about the game was it being too short and it not having certain online functions. And like I said earlier, the game is a hack-and-slash game, which is one of my favorite genre of games, might I add, with the combat and the game in general being heavily inspired by the old school God of War games. This reason alone is why I got the game. Also, the main character, she look a little... You know what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying. But one cool thing that I learned about the game is that they released an animated series before the game came out to give people waiting on it a feel for the series. And the show is basically like a prologue to the story. Going back to the combat though, the character uses a sword with the same name as the game, the Heavenly Sword. The sword can change to 3 different forms depending on what attack stance is being used. The name of the stances basically say what they do. So we have the speed stance, the range stance, and lastly the power stance. So yeah, this adds some different fighting choices and it spices up the game a little bit. But with all that being said though, I'm going to be giving this game a try for the first time to see if this game is as fire as I'm thinking and hoping it is. So yeah man, let's go.